All right, Shalom. Giving all praises to Yahweh Bashim Shai. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to you, hopefully elect. And just back with another one. I'm just out here trying to enjoy this peace, somewhat peace. I was just meditating, because I got a lot going on, a lot on my mind, a lot of things, a lot of chaos, basically. And something that I was just meditating on, because we learn more and more to just focus on Yahweh Shai in the midst of chaos, right? It gets easier to just kind of just block everything out and just focus on Yahweh Shai in the midst of your chaos, no matter what you got going on around you in your life, right? Tunnel vision, and real quick, because it reminds me of this in Matthew chapter 14. I'm going to start at verse. I'll start at verse 26. Matthew 14:26. And when the disciples saw him walking on the sea, they were troubled, saying, "It is a spirit," and they cried out for fear. But straightway Yahweh Shai spake unto them, saying, "Be of good cheer. It is I, be not afraid." And Peter answered him and said, "Lord, if it be thou, bid me come unto thee on the water." And he said, "Come." And when Peter was come down out of the ship, he walked on the water to go to Yahweh Shai. But when he saw the wind boisterous, he was afraid, and beginning to sink, and cried, saying, "Lord, save me." And immediately Yahweh Shai stretched forth his hand and caught him, and said unto him, "O thou of little faith, wherefore didst thou doubt?" So you see, man, that's the point, right? As we all know this account, right? Because again, going back to the point that I was making, just in the midst of our chaos, no matter what we've got going on, just stay focused on Yahweh Shai. All right, because another thing I was meditating on was, as far as this thing of ours, man, the chief thing that the Lord requires of us, the chief thing that the Lord requires of us is our faith. He requires our faith. You see? And that's why I'm going to read verse 31 again. And immediately Yahushua stretched forth his hand and caught him and said unto him, "O thou of little faith, wherefore didst thou doubt?" So you see? And that's why Yahweh Shema Shai is dealing with us the way that he deals with us. Because of course it's not a process of Salakia. It's not no one just wakes up overnight with all this faith. No, it's a process, right? And like the scriptures say, I'm gonna get this, because even with the situation I'm dealing with right now, just a part of me reflecting, because that's one thing I always tell myself, because something happens, of course, and the flesh is quick to panic, and it's just quick to worry. All right, but the scriptures tell us not to make haste in times of trouble, roughly paraphrasing. So in those moments, you catch a hell. It's just one of those things. You just gotta sit back and, like I did a video the other day, zoom out. All right, zoom out. And just focus. Ultimately, man, just focus. Right? Because I was just meditating, man, and just looking back on my situation and how, because something, like I said, I always tell myself, been through this 1,000 times. So, and the Lord has delivered me 1,000 times. So it's just a matter of what does the Lord's put me in this position. What does he want me to get from it this time? It could be more patience, faith, or whatever, because again, that's the whole thing. Because like I said, as far as what we need to work on, all right, as far as what the Lord wants us to develop, as far as the spiritual virtues, attributes. It's not going to happen overnight, right? So that's why I'm going to get this. I'm going to get this. Matthew 17 and 20. And Yahushua said unto them, because of your unbelief, for verily I say unto you, if ye have faith as a grain of mustard seed, ye shall say unto this mountain, remove hence to yonder place, and it shall remove, and nothing shall be impossible unto you. Now, just to keep it to the point, because, you know, I mean, of course, there's a deeper understanding to this precept, but just to stick to the point, because, like I said, if ye have faith as a grain of mustard seed, you know, because what is a mustard seed? That's one of the smallest seeds, man, you know, a very tiny seed. But it grows into one of the biggest trees, you know, it grows into one of the biggest plants, the biggest trees, you see. But again, just to show the point on how it's a process. All right. It's a process. So that's why we catch our hell. That's why the Lord puts us through what's necessary for us to grow. You see? Because again, that's the chief thing of that the Lord requires of us. And this thing of ours, he requires our faith. Right? I'm going to get this. In St. John, chapter 16, and verse 7. Nevertheless, I'll tell you the truth. It is expedient for you that I go away. For if I go not away, the Comforter will not come unto you. But if I depart, I will send him unto you. So you see, because it would be easy to have faith. It'd be easy to have faith if Yahushua was walking amongst us physically. You know, there will be no need to have faith. Like Yahushua told Jake back then, like, as far as fasting, you know, there's no need to fast because, hey, I'm here with you, you know, because hell, even in the kingdom, you know, there's not going to be a need for faith because, hey, the kingdom is going to be established. Yahushua is going to be here physically in the flesh. So there won't be a need to have faith in the kingdom. And that's why, hey, man, those men, Lord willing, we're that number. Those men are going to be commended so greatly because they stood on faith, man. Because look at the condition that we're in right now, you know. Just look where we're at. You know, look at us. We're in the midst of our enemies. We're in the belly of the beast, prophesying through the Spirit of the Lord, man, the downfall of Esau's kingdom in his kingdom. That's why I'm gonna go back to that Matthew real quick. Matthew 17. Matthew 17 and 20 again. And Yahushua said unto them, because of your unbelief, for verily I say unto you, if ye have faith as a grain of mustard seed, ye shall say unto this mountain, remove hence to yonder place, and it shall remove, and nothing shall be impossible unto you. You see, so going into that mountain, like I said, hey, we're in the midst of our enemies. We're behind enemy lines. All right, we're in the belly of the beast, prophesying in this devil's kingdom, telling him that his kingdom is going to fall. That takes a great deal of faith. You see, you know, this thing of ours is so precious. It's so precious that, hey, the Lord had to hit it. He hid it in plain sight. Because, you know, people see what we do, man, and that's why the scripture said we're fools for Hamashiach. These people don't understand what this thing of ours is about, what we're doing. You know, but the time is going to come when, like, again, brother, hey, people are going to commend what we did, man. Lord, willing, we're at that number. Because, again, just look at us, you know, in the belly of the beast. Brothers dealing with all type of shit. All right. You know, brothers are dealing with all type of shit. You know, but from rags to riches, the greatest rags to riches story ever told. Because as I've been saying, hey, we've been on the bottom so long, hey, the only way from there is up. You see? So that's a great and marvelous work that the Lord has done, man. Because all credit is to be given to Yahweh Shema Shai. You know? And like I said, this would be easy to do if Yahweh Shai was physically here. Well, how much more that he's not? The fact that he's not here. You see, that's what this is about. All right. Because listen, our reward is not tangible. We can't touch it. All right. We can't have it right now. Well, who's going to stand on business? Who's going to stand on the Lord's business against all odds? All right. Through thick and thin, through thick and thin. Listen, brothers are going through a lot, and you would never know because brothers are diligent. Brothers are diligent, man. Brothers are focused. Brothers are on fire. And that's what this is about. All right. Because again, like I read that St. John, man, hey, this is what the Lord requires. Our faith, our faith, man. Because that's the chief cornerstone of this thing of ours is faith. Like the scripture said, without faith, it's impossible to please the Lord. Because like I said, hey, that's what comes with it, man. Our loyalty. Who's gonna stand on business for me? Who's gonna stand up against the evildoers? Who's gonna stand up for my name? Despite despite our situations, all right. That's what the Lord wants. Our loyalty. That's what he's looking for. You see, that's what he's looking for, and that's why, like I said, man, hey, because hey, going back to that spirit of the Comforter, the spirit of truth. Hey, it's just that spirit of understanding, man. That spirit of understanding, knowing that this ain't the end all be all. The Wadi Haba Shema Shah, that this is not the end all be all. Because this is what, hey, these scriptures, man, this is what comforts us. The fact that Yahweh Shah is not here physically, but yet we have that spirit of comfort, man. That spirit of understanding. Real quick, Revelation. That's what keeps us going, man. All right. It all boils down to faith. Revelation 3, verse 1. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things that are written therein, for the time is at hand. So you see, because when you go into that word readeth, it goes into that understanding, having this understanding. Again, the spirit of comfort, man. Through tough times, right? Like I said, through thick and thin, when things aren't going your way and things like that. Well, Lord willing, we're going to continue to fight the good fight. We're going to continue to fight for Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, for his name, for this word, man. And that's what the Lord is looking for. Ultimately, our faith, man, our loyalty, complete trust and dependency unto him. That's why we're stripped down to hope. Because it gets to a point where you catch hell and it's just because again it's a process. Like I said, it's a process. And like I said, even the situation that I'm dealing with right now, been through this 1,000 times. So the Wadi Yahweh Shemal Shah, as I was just meditating and looking back and reflecting on just things that I've been through before and how I'm dealing with it now. It's really nothing to trip about. It's really nothing to trip about, man. He's got me through it before. He's gotten us all through it before. He's allowed us to make it this far. Well, hey, why can't he continue to push you, get you through it, man? Because things happen, and hey, the Lord, he really, I know, man. Brothers' backs really beat to the wall to the point where it's like, God damn, how am I gonna get out of this one? And like I said, naturally the flesh is just like, what if he, well, fuck that. What if he does? All right. Gotta have that attitude, hey, man, like King David, hey, he walked around because he knew that the Lord was with him. He walked around believing that the Lord was with him. And that's just how we gotta have. That's just the attitude we gotta have. And again, it's a process, but that's why we catch our hell, our trials and our tribulations. That's why we go through what we go through, The Lord is establishing that relationship with us. Like, hey, I'm here with you, son. I'm here. There's no need to worry, because of course it's easier said than done. It's easier said than done. But the Lord has been showing us time in and time out that, hey, just as long as we continue to do what we're supposed to do in sincerity and in truth, the Lord's going to take care of the rest. All right, just like in the ancient world, what did the Lord require? When it came down to battle, hey, just show up and I'll take care of the rest. So all we got to do is just play our part, put forth our best foot in sincerity and in truth. And the Lord's going to look out. He's going to look out, man. Because that's what this boils down to, man. Hey, just faith. just faith, you know, because listen, our strength is a joke. All right. Our strength is a joke, man. It's a joke. You know, it's a joke, you know, but that was just something real quick on my mind. Lord, this was edifying. All praises to Yahweh Bashim Shai. Habarat to the next one. Shalom.